Hey y'all, it's me again, world famous gamer. I haven't done a FORREST FENN video in a while, so I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna call this one what is it, or what it is. And I've been thinking about this for a while, like months now. I just haven't said nothing about it. So I did this in gold because FORREST FENN hid a treasure chest full of gold. And hold on. I think the first stanza is the first clue because it ends in a period, but this is in a grid form. So when you look at the first stanza, it says as I, and if you watched my other videos, I talk about, I think in one of Gypsy Kiss videos where I was on the phone with Toby, I was talking about I is used 36 times, and 3 plus 6 is 9. He said there's 9 clues. FORREST FENN said there's 9 clues. And when you count all the times that it's used capitalized, it's actually 9 times. And I'm going to show you right quick. Go to this beautiful picture. I love this thing. This is beautiful. Shout out to Mike Cowling, aka Cal Lazarus, for giving me this on email months ago. It's beautiful. Look at all the times I is capitalized. I love this poem. I like how he did it, how FORREST FENN did it this way. Like, the coloring, everything is nice. Watch, count with me. 1, 2, and we're going to go down here. 3 is capitalized. He spent 15 years doing this, so everything is intentional. There's no coincidences in this poem. It's intentional. 15 years, a long time. Obviously, he didn't spend 24/7 doing it. Otherwise, we'd probably never figure this thing out. But I would imagine he spent 15 years, but spent a lot of hours in those 15 years constructing this thing. So we got 1, 2, oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3. We got 1 right here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 is used, or 9. I is used 9 times capitalized. He said there's 9 clues. That means they relate, and that's not a coincidence. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, when you go, this is something very, very, very interesting. Again, I put this in gold because the treasures are gold. Forest is gold. And this is, I think, where you'll find the location of the treasure chest. Because he said you got to follow the poem to the treasure chest. Now, I is the 9th letter of the alphabet, used in this poem 36 times, capitalized 9 times. 36, hold on. 36. 9. Okay, now when you count, that's the second word in this sentence, or in this stanza, paragraph. You count from I, you go 1, 2, have is the second word, gone is the third, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, 8. 9. So, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. You don't count I. I don't know. I think I was counting I. You go have. Have is the first word from I. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is the 5th word. 6, 7, 8, 9. Treasures is 9 letters long and the 9th word from the word I. And again, I is, I think, a key word. It's about FORREST, and it's used 36 times, and 9 times it's capitalized. 9 words from that is treasures. So the word it, begin it, that could be one of the words that is key. Like if it's not the word I, which I think it is, it could be the word it. And he said tight focus. A big word, I don't know if it's going to be a tight focus on a big word. It's going to be tight focus on a small word. Physically, I think he means literally, like tight focus. You know when you got the little bags and you tighten them, you pull the drawstrings, it tightens into a little circle so nothing spills out. And FORREST knows words, like Eric Johnson says, and shout out to him, man, good videos. FORREST knows words. In one of Eric Johnson's videos, he goes by the YouTube channel name, It Is What It Is, or IIWII, and he was saying FORREST knows words, and he is so right about that. I mean, he could give you probably a definition for a lot of words, which is re-inspiring me to get back in the dictionary and start reading. But FORREST said few people are in tight focus. So I and it are good possibilities. And FORREST has said something else. Hold on, let me go to it. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find it. Something about nobody, to my uncertain knowledge, has come up with a possibility to the winning solve. I wrote one of the quotes down. That's what I'm going to do on another video, talk about some of his quotes. I wanted to plan this video, but I always just do this stuff off the top of my head, and just as it comes to my mind, I give it, you know. Oh, okay. Okay, what surprises me a little is that nobody, to my uncertain knowledge, has analyzed one important possibility related to the winning solve. One important possibility. Not two, one important possibility to the winning solve. That means there's a winning solve. A solve that will get you to deciphering this poem. So, what could that be? Well, if you take into consideration that the word that there are no coincidences, because this has been done 15 years in the making. For 15 years, it's been constructed, and I do say constructed because he said he felt like an architect. Architects construct things on paper, and we'll get to that on the next video on another video about the word found, an idea I've had for the longest time, and for the longest time nobody has been talking about it. They've been talking about found the blaze as in finding the blaze, but I'm going to tell you exactly my theory on what that phrase means. As I have gone. This is talking about what he's already done. 9 words later is treasures. Look at the I. And look at the T. Hold on. I'm going to use this as a marker. Oh, so no. I'm going to make this black and make it. Okay. I. That way you guys can see it better. And T. It. That's one of my theories on what it is. Because if you look at the first line, you have begin. It tells you what to do. All of these words in this first line, begin it where warm waters halt. You know exactly what each one is about. Begin is about telling you what to do. Starting the solution to the poem. Starting the winning solve. Let's skip it for a little bit and go to where. Where tells you on the right side where warm waters halt. Where do we begin? Warm waters halt. Tells you where to start. And he said, if you know where to start. What was it? Someone said something about, I don't remember exactly, if it's possible to solve the first three and find it or something. He said if you know where to start. So the word where tells you by reading on warm waters. What kind of waters? One, waters is plural. And two, what kind of waters is it? They're warm waters. What do? They're going to halt. But the word it is like, okay, what about that? Where's it at? It, when you look at, oh snap. There's Eric Johnson's video. Go check this video out, y'all. I was watching him before I started this video. Hopefully he don't mind me showing his cool mug. Did I find the blaze? All his videos are good. You guys need to go check him out if you see this video. Let me see. Look up its definition. Used to refer to a thing previously mentioned or easily identified. It. So when he wrote this, he probably knew he had to keep us in mind of, he had to make it to where it was difficult, very difficult, but not too easy, not impossible neither. So begin it. Well, what about it previously identified? That means you got to look for the word it previously mentioned in here. One of my theories is I and T, 9 words apart, and the beginning letter of treasures is T. When you put that along with forest, because it's forest and his treasures going in, just him and his treasures, it's it. And that could be the winning solve. That could be just the first step. Again, don't don't forget to subscribe to this channel, y'all. I'm actually trying to do this for a YouTube career, and one of my videos has like 15,000 views, and I would think people would be nice enough to hit that subscribe button. I should have like at least 10,000, 5,000, 8,000 subscribers by now. So I know one person isn't just watching that 15,000 times. So if you guys see this video, whether you like it or not, just hit the subscribe button, like it, comment what you think. That'll mean a lot. And back to this, it says begin it. So that tells you where we got to go. We got to go right up there, because it doesn't make sense for us to, for him to put it out there, begin it, and not explain what it is. But notice also I in treasures, 9 letters long, treasures, 9th word. You do this in black now. He went alone in there. This was my first original theory of what it is. In there. Begin in there. Now I don't think. Yeah, these two words. First letter of in, first letter of there. It's. Those 2 words are mentioned nowhere else in the poem. Now he said every word is deliberate. He had to put in there because it abbreviated its it. This is my original theory. This I and treasures is my second theory. But in there is where he went, which is in this poem. Nowhere else in the poem, to the best of my knowledge, and I'm pretty sure I'm accurate, is the word in there. The words in there mentioned. So he had to place them in here strategically to show you begin it. Every time he mentions it, one of the possibilities is I and treasures, and in there is what he's talking about. Every time he uses the word it. Let's see, begin it, take it. It's trying to count how many times it or its is used. 4 times 5. Okay. Wait. So I've gone alone in there with my trying to begin it and take it. From there, it's no place for the meek. She loads of water high, if you're wise, down the blaze, quickly down, quest the spectators can't look my okay. 3. Why is it? 4. 5. I've done it tired. So I think 5 times it's only used in that form, because I found it so many places. But in there is located right in here. He said whoever solves this poem will have studied and analyzed it and read it over and over and moved with confidence. This is just like one of the ingredients. What that winning solve is, what to do with it, I'm still learning. But it's the right thinking, I think. I got myself in the right train of thought on how to solve this poem, because it's not cryptic or anything. Some people have said that my videos make it cryptic. It's not cryptic. Children use their imagination. They can come up with this stuff, you know. All I'm doing is using my imagination like FORREST FENN said we should do. So, as I have gone alone in there. But see, notice it says, as I have gone alone in there and with my treasures. Bold. Look at the word my. You see him, the focus is on him. I have gone alone in there and with my. You don't hear about FORREST for the rest of the sentence until you get to the next, or line, until you get to the next line. It's talking about my treasures. So the word my is relating treasures to I. It's his treasures until someone finds it. Because he said I can go back and get it if I wanted to. Physically he could do that, and legally if he wanted to, he could go get it. It's his till someone finds it, and this is like the document that proves that, hey, you found it, it's yours. I can keep my secret where and hint of riches new and old. So to solve begin it where warm waters halt, you got to find out what it is and where warm waters are where they halt. In the next video I'm going to talk about where I found waters twice, and you'll be amazed as to how it's used to connect the bottom of the poem to the top of the poem, hinting at why he put T.S. Eliot quote will be to arrive where we've begun, you know. It's mind-blowing. I don't think it's coincidence either. I think everything is intentional. People can't look at it as like, oh, it's a coincidence. It was not supposed to be there. You could just find words here and there. No, everything has been done on purpose because he took that time. When you take so much time to do something, it's like almost like there's no room for coincidences or error. So, this is my theory about what it is. This will probably be part 1 because it's a very good theory, I think. And it makes so much complete sense, really. He does say you have to use your imagination, and I and T, it, treasures, in there, IT, begin it, and it tells you, that word tells you, you got to find out what it is that was previously mentioned. But it's it's like secretly hidden in there. And notice he said nobody's just going to happen upon that chest. Finding that treasure chest is obviously the equivalent to solving the poem. You're not going to just happen upon the answers in the poem. You're going to do your homework, and you're going to study this thing inside and out and analyze it. He designed it that way. as I have gone alone in there with my treasures bold, I can keep my secret where. Notice he says I can keep my secret where. He doesn't say I will keep my secret. I can. Like if I want to, I can, but I don't want to. I'm going to hide it inside of here. There's a lot of hidden things in here I might reveal. I don't know. I'm kind of like scared that someone else might try to find it or use it and find it. But then again, as detailed as this is, it might take a while for that to happen if they do find it, because it does require a lot of thinking in this poem. I'm gonna work on part 2, how I'm gonna do part 2, and on maybe how can we use the word it to solve the poem and the word I. And I'm going to probably do a lot more videos. If you guys want to see more, not only hit the like button, subscribe button, hit the notification bell, but let me know if you guys in the comments, if you want to see more, let me know. And I'll keep posting them. If I don't have an audience, I'm thinking people are just not going to want to hear it. But then again, you know, people do put some good input and give me good feedback, so I probably will do this. It just helps to know if you all like it and want to see more. But I will probably do this just to get the subscribers that are watching my videos for the FORREST FENN chase, to get them entertained. I'm going to do that for that reason. Keep making more for them. So, it's great to be back again. Still haven't touched sugar. I've been doing that for like 7 months now. I feel a lot better. My voice has gotten a lot better. Singing voice has gotten way better. I don't regret staying away from sugar, and my body's getting healthier, and it's just been a huge blessing. So thank you all for watching my videos, subscribing. To all my subscribers, I love y'all. Y'all are the world to me. I can't thank you enough for 165 subscribers. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can go to my channel. 165 subscribers. Woo! Good job, people. I'll see you all in the next video. Love y'all. Peace.